The name you have on the case and who I am, it's two different people.
You want to smile about it and laugh about it? Take him back. We'll call him out later. Take it back. You keep laughing. You laugh one more time, that's 30 days. Go contempt. Look it up. I'm not threatening you. Say one more word and that's contempt. 30 days. 30 days.
Get ready for one of the most intense court hearings you'll ever see. This sovereign citizen is hands down one of the most arrogant and defiant ones we've covered. He just won't stop talking, constantly interrupting the judge like he's trying to get himself thrown in jail. But Judge Perkins, he's not here for the nonsense. Every time this guy tries to spout his bizarre legal theories, the judge shuts him down with pure professionalism. It's one of the most satisfying courtroom takedowns you'll see. Sovereign citizens love to act like they're above the law, but reality hits hard, and this guy is getting a front row seat to that lesson. What do you think? Is he just completely delusional, or does he actually believe this nonsense? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you love court drama, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more wild cases like this. Now let's dive in.
Seems to be some confusion.
What's the confusion?
I stated multiple times on the record that I wish to represent myself.
Well, I thought we got rid of that issue the last.
Yeah, I thought so too. I spoke to this gentleman right here and expressed my wish to represent myself as well.
All right. Well, if he doesn't want you, I mean, we'll figure that out in a moment. So, Mr. Styron, we're going to go through this again. What do we want to do in this case? You understand what you're charged with, sir?
I understand what the charges are against me, yeah.
Okay, look, you're going to have to give me straightforward answers to my questions because I've got to make sure that you understand certain things. I got to do certain things here.
From my understanding,
you understand, first of all, that if you do indeed direct, you want to smile about it and laugh about it, take him back. We'll call him out later. Take it back. You keep laughing. You laugh one more time, that's 30 days. Go contempt. Look it up.
That sounds like a solid commentary. Here's a slightly polished version with better flow and readability. Well, that was quick. I've got to say, I love the way Judge Simpson handles these sovereign citizens. He's always so no-nonsense, and honestly, I'm here for it. But seriously, what do these guys even expect to happen? Does this dude actually want asterisk to go to jail? Because it sure seems like he does. He's just sitting there laughing and smiling like this is some kind of joke. It makes no sense. No court case has ever been won with this sovereign citizen nonsense, so I really don't get why they keep trying. If anyone can explain the logic behind this movement, I'd love to hear it, because from what I can tell, there's just no way they're ever going to win. Let's go ahead and see what he has to say in his next appearance. This is going to be interesting.
State your name.
my name is Thomas Styron. I live in man.
Mr. Styron, you are before the court. You have elected to represent yourself. I do have to advise you that you have 3 counts against you. The first count is that of fleeing and eluding third degree under the motor vehicle code. Do you understand the nature of that charge, sir?
This is under the assumption that you're compelling me to identify as Thomas York Styron, the legal entity on this case.
I believe that you are. Do you understand the nature of the charge, sir?
I don't understand how the name you have on the case and who I am, it's 2 different people.
I have a complaint, Thomas Styron II. Do you understand that that individual is charged with fleeing and eluding third degree?
So,
do you understand the nature of that charge? You just need to answer my question.
For the record,
take him back, and when he decides he wants to cooperate, we'll bring him back. Maybe. I'm not threatening you. Say one more word, and that's 30 days. 30 days.
Boom. This guy really does not want his freedom, does he? He totally deserved those 30 days of contempt. Like, what do you think was going to happen here? You can literally see Judge Simpson and the entire courtroom giving him chance after chance to just answer the question, and he still blew it. It's like he's allergic to common sense or something. If any of you have a theory about what this guy's goal even is, drop it in the comments because I seriously can't wrap my head around it. Now let's see what happens when he comes back for the third time. This is about to get even wilder. Let's dive in.
Recalls case, people of the state of Michigan versus Thomas Styron II. Mr. Styron, you are before the court on a felony complaint that does allege count 1. And I'm going to presume, since you do not want to answer the court's questions, that you understand English and understand what I'm saying. You are before the court on 3 charges. Count 1 is the charge of fleeing and eluding 4th to 3rd degree. Under the Michigan Motor Vehicle Code, that is a felony punishable by up to 5 years incarceration or $1,000 fine plus court cost, and would require the Secretary of State to suspend your license for up to 1 year upon conviction. Count 2 is assaulting, resisting, and obstructing a police officer. That is a felony or high court misdemeanor punishable by up to 2 years incarceration and or a $2,000 fine plus court cost. Count 3 is a misdemeanor offense of operating with a license suspended, denied, and or revoked. That is a misdemeanor as indicated, punishable by up to 93 days, $500 fine plus court cost. Your vehicle could be subject to immobilization. Since you refused previously to answer my acknowledgement as to whether you understand that, I will assume that you understand what you're charged with. You are also entitled to be represented by counsel at this and all subsequent proceedings. If you could not afford to hire an attorney would be provided at public expense to represent you in this matter. You are entitled, as indicated, to be represented at this proceeding, all subsequent proceedings, including your preliminary examination, and if the matter were to proceed by trial, you would be entitled to counsel. It is, as we have gone through the previous proceedings, the court's understanding that you do not wish to be represented by counsel, and that this matter will then proceed forth with you representing yourself. I have to advise you that in representing yourself, the court will make the presumption that you understand the Michigan court rules, those regarding both procedure and those regarding evidence. The court will not be providing any legal assistance to you during the course of those proceedings and will hold you to the same standards that I would hold an attorney representing or practicing before this court. So, with all of that, and with the court's understanding that you do not want to be represented by counsel, I will set this matter for its next proceeding.
You understand I'm the beneficiary, not the trustee, right?
That will be the preliminary examination. I will set the preliminary examination. Has discovery been provided to the defendant?
Your Honor, he was previously represented by the public defender. I don't know if they turned over the paperwork to him.
Does anybody from the public defender's office know whether or not the defendant has been provided discovery? Mr. Odetella. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Your Honor, we have the discovery. I have not been able to share that discovery with Mr. Styron. I tried to speak with him and go over it, but I'd be happy to turn that over to him at the first available.
All right. If you would either turn that over to the court officer so that they can provide that to Mr. Styron so that he has the discovery. And if you could do that today, I would appreciate it.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm setting the preliminary examination. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
The people would have their witnesses available June 11th. Set this matter for preliminary examination in person, June 11th, 2024, 9 a.m. That is before me. Defendant, as he was leaving the courtroom the last time, the court did find the defendant in contempt, sentenced him to 30 days. The defendant will serve that sentence. The court will sign the judgment of sentence regarding the contempt.
I don't understand how that's possible. Like I said,
So first of all, watch your language.
You're treating me as if I'm the trustee, or I don't want to partake in any trust fraud or anything like that. Is this a SQV trust matter? Involved in this? Is my social security number attached to this at all? Go figure.
Mr. Styron, or whoever you wish to be addressed as, I'd suggest that you watch yourself because there's going to be more time coming. You keep it up. You will learn how to conduct yourself appropriately in these proceedings in this courtroom and before me. You will not in any manner whatsoever
You're trying to compel me to be somebody I'm not.
or this institution.
You have no evidence
It will not
to prove that
happen.
I'm who you say I am.
You will not talk to me in that fashion.
In what fashion? I'm not the one being unethical.
Very good. You'll serve the 30 days. We'll see. We'll see him on the 6th. Bond continued.
Do you guys think this guy deserved more than 30 days in contempt? Honestly, I do. I was half expecting Judge Simpson to slap him with another 30 days for those rude comments at the end. Like, how far can you push your luck in one hearing? You've got to admit, though, this sovereign citizen has some serious nerve. He walked into that courtroom armed with all his BS theories and refused to back down, no matter how ridiculous he sounded. I mean, sure, he might have the IQ of a squirrel, but he's got guts, and I'll give him that. This case is just another perfect example of how not to act in court. Judges literally have the authority to hold people in contempt to keep order, and you're not going to win any arguments by disrespecting them. That's for sure. If anything, this guy's attitude just proves how important it is to actually know your rights in the law, not the made-up version sovereign citizens believe in. Watching Judge Simpson handle this was both frustrating and oddly satisfying at the same time. You really don't see judges deal with sovereign citizens like he did. He was on point in this one, and I think he handled it perfectly. Let me know what you guys think. Did this guy deserve more time, or was 30 days enough? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.